How's it going, guys? Today I'm replacing everything you see under the sink here. I really hate these shelves under these kitchen sinks. I don't even know why they have them. They're kind of just in the way. It makes things harder than it should be. Alright, so you see all this duct tape right here and all this ghetto rigged stuff, all this old PVC that I'm changing out right here, and this little flexible PVC pipe. So this customer, they don't use the garbage disposal that much, and they just asked me to remove it because it always causes backups and clogs. And I agree with them. I hate garbage disposals. I don't know why people use them, but to each their own. So we just gotta remove all these nuts right here. We're changing out the strainers too, so everything has to go except for the sink. All right, so garbage disposal just twists off, let the loosey righty tighty, and it just drops down. And then we're going to change out this garbage disposal strainer too. We don't need that anymore. We're going to convert just to a regular strainer. And then there is this kind of lock ring in here that we got to pry out. It's easier to do with two hands. I did it with one. Once you remove all that, that should just pop right off. And make sure you always clean. Like I always say, cleaning is very important when it comes to plumbing, because an improper seal is the worst thing you can get. Alright, so that's what it looks like after everything's been removed. And they are not using the dishwasher either. They're gonna get a new one, and when the time comes, I'll come back and install it. So everything's basically gonna be straight pipe. This is the ridge tool I use to hold the strainer basket in so I can tighten the nut on the bottom. And that's exactly what I did. Held it from the top, tightened from the bottom. Got those two new shiny strainers in. First step, install the part that goes into the wall. Don't forget your gaskets, very important. Then goes your P-trap. This is installed for a twin sink, so it's a little bit different from a single sink, but almost the same, very similar. Like I said, don't forget your gaskets, your seals right there. The red things you see, those are the gaskets. Do not forget those. Just hand tighten everything. Do not need a pair of pliers at all, because you do not want to over tighten these things. These things are just plastic, thin wall plastic. Make sure you adjust your height. So it looks like we're right on. Yep, adjust your height right there, and then just tighten the nut. Hand tighten everything first to make sure that you don't cross thread anything. And it should be really easy to thread on. If it's not, then you're probably not threading it in right. You probably cross thread it already. So this is going to be the piece that connects to the second sink here. Don't forget the gasket, like I said. Slide it right in, tighten that nut, tighten the top nut, and I'm just checking to make sure everything's straight here. Alright, so we're going to measure and cut. Once you get that part measure and cut, the tailpipe right there, go ahead and put it in and just tighten the nut again. Man, just look at those pipes. Something about clean PVC pipes. Just look at those pipes. Alright guys, back to business here. I was struggling a little bit here because I cut the tailpiece too long. Had to cut it a little bit shorter so that there's a slight angle going down towards the T here that goes down to the P-trap. You want a slight angle on it going down because you want the water to flow down that way. Straight up and simple. So go ahead and tighten all those nuts up, and make sure you just hand tighten those. You do not want to over tighten them. Do not use a pair of pliers. You're going to over tighten it and it's going to strip. For the top nuts, you could use a pair of pliers because they're metal. But just snug it. Do not over tighten it either. Just like that. That should be good. And damn, look at that. Look at those nice pipes. So clean, so fresh. No more clogs, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But yep, that part's not part of it. Just gonna move it out of the way, make the picture look better. There we go. That's the final masterpiece right there. Here's a before and after. Thanks again, guys, and make sure you subscribe.